make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Using his legs, it's Booth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Mississippi State going up tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Chapin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the left. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's got his man across the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And it's in for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Tight end now in motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Shakes off the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Mosley. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the right. Hits a seam wide open. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go-rounds right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football. Making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glover. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Chapin. Pulls it in, it's Mosley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Third and short now from their own 48. Going to look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evans. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Booth. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires and picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession.
Takes it the other way. Touchdown! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The handoff keeps working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got him in the flat, and he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He's got him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Evans. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense. And this offense would have taken a lot more of that today. It's been a rough day. Let's call a spade a spade. They haven't played like we've seen them play in the past. This offense needs to find the run game, needs to find a little...
He's running free down the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Reese. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Buying some time. Spin. Still running. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put up